brought me to the temple and measured the posts, 6 cubits wide on each side, which was the width of the tent. The width of the entrance was 10 cubits, and the sides of the entrance were 5 cubits on each side. He measured its length 40 cubits and its width 20 cubits. Then he went inward and measured each post of the entrance 2 cubits, and the entrance 6 cubits, and the width of the entrance 7 cubits. He measured its length 20 cubits and its width 20 cubits. Before the temple, he said to me,
"This is the most holy place."
Then he measured the wall of the house 6 cubits, and the width of every side room 4 cubits, all around the house on every side. The side rooms were in 3 stories, one over another, 30 in each story. They entered into the wall which belonged to the house. For the side rooms all around that they might have supported, but they were not supported by the wall of the house. The side rooms were wider as they encompassed the house higher and higher, for the structure of the house went up by its surrounding structure. Therefore the width of the house increased upward. So one went up from the lowest room to the highest through the middle room. I saw also that the house had a raised platform all around. The foundations of the side rooms were a full reed of 6 great cubits. The thickness of the wall which was for the side rooms outside was 5 cubits. That which was left was the place of the side rooms that belonged to the house. Between the rooms was a width of 20 cubits, around the house on every side. The doors of the side rooms were towards the place that was left. One door towards the north and another door towards the south. The width of the place that was left was 5 cubits all around. The building that was before the separate place at the side towards the west was 70 cubits wide. The wall of the building was 5 cubits thick all around, and its length 90 cubits. So he measured the house 100 cubits long. The separate place in the building with its walls were 100 cubits long. The width of the face of the house and of the separate place towards the east was 100 cubits. He measured the length of the building before the separate place which was at its back, and its galleries on the one side and on the other side 100 cubits, with the inner temple and the porches of the court, the thresholds, the closed windows, and the galleries around on their 3 stories. Opposite the threshold were paneled with wood all around, from the ground up to the windows.
Now the windows are covered
To the space above the door, even to the inner house and outside, and by all the wall all around, inside and outside, by measure. It was made with cherubim and palm trees. A palm tree was between cherub and cherub. Every cherub had 2 faces. A man's face towards the palm tree on one side, and a young lion's face towards the palm tree on the other side. It was made like this all around the house. Cherubim and palm trees were made from the ground to above the door. The wall of the temple was like this. The temple doorpost was squared. The face of the sanctuary had the appearance of the temple. The altar was of wood, 3 cubits high, and its length 2 cubits. Its corners its length, and its walls were wood. He said to me, "This is the table that is before Yahweh." The temple and the sanctuary had 2 doors. The temple and the sanctuary had 2 doors. The temple and the sanctuary had 2 doors. The temple of the house 6 cubits. The doors had 2 leaves each, 2 turning leaves, 2 leaves for the one door, and 2 leaves for the other. They were made on them, on the doors of the temple.
This is the most holy place.
Cherubim and palm trees, like those made on the walls. There was a threshold of wood on the front of the porch outside. There were closed windows and palm trees on the one side and on the other side, on the sides of the porch, side rooms of the house. And the thresholds had palm trees.